Hey everybody, Dr. T here. Today we are going to go more in depth about DARVO. In my previous video, I discussed how an abuser can reverse the roles and act the victim, while the victim is made out to seem like the abuser. DARVO, D-A-R-V-O, is deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender, is a three-step method of twisting accountability. Originally coined by psychology researcher Jennifer Freyd, the DARVO process can look something like this. 1. Deny. The abuser strongly denies the survivor's account of what happened. This can involve gaslighting the survivor to make the survivor doubt their memory of events. The survivor may begin to question whether or not they're blowing it out of proportion as the abuser continues to minimize what they remember happening. 2. The attack. The abuser shifts the focus to the survivor's credibility and whether or not others, including law enforcement, should believe them. This could include bringing up past indiscretions, real or fabricated, in the survivor's past, questioning the survivor's mental health, accusing the survivor of abusing drugs or alcohol, or asserting the survivor is the abusive one when really the survivor was reacting to the abuse being inflicted. The abuser may even insinuate that the survivor wanted what happened, or that, being the couple is married, the abuser couldn't have possibly assaulted them. Marriage does not matter in this. The end result can be that the survivor feels bullied or disparaged into staying quiet, or may feel some sense of abuse being their own fault. Be aware, trauma-related guilt is a liar. Number 3. Reverse victim and offender. The final step of this twisted manipulation tactic is for the abuser to secure their title of victim and position the actual survivor as offender. They might contend that the survivor has some vendetta to destroy them. They might say the survivor is lying in order to turn people against the abuser, become more popular, take away their children, or receive a larger divorce settlement. The abuser might claim they're a victim of the criminal justice system. They may use their socioeconomic standing, race, or gender to support their claim. All the while, their survivor's actual disclosure of abuse is being overshadowed, and the survivor will end up spending more time trying to defend their reputation than receiving help for the abuse. DARVO is difficult to recognize while you are still within the abusive relationship. Often it takes an outside person who witnesses it to explain what they are seeing and that it's not okay. Sometimes counseling is suggested, but a therapist is not necessarily able to see what's happening and can cause further damage and enable the abuse to continue. Survivors also face the risk of the abuser retaliating in private, sometimes with violence, after disclosing incidents in front of a therapist. Even the threat of this can keep a survivor quiet indefinitely. DARVO is a tactic that abusers use when they are confronted with their abusive behavior. DARVO tactics are more successful when abusers can take advantage of societal beliefs and stereotypes to convince their audience of their new narrative, such as in the Darman video I referenced in my previous video, where the man was laughed at for saying he was the victim because the wife was smaller in size than him. Studies have found that many abusers have denied abuse even took place. Some showed that the abuse was their partner's fault, and some used it for fear of legal issues or other consequences. The best way to prevent DARVO is to stay safe. Don't antagonize the abuser. Make sure you have outside support. Stand your ground, and don't doubt yourself. The best solution is really to get out of the situation as soon as possible. If you or someone you know is in an abusive situation, call the National Helpline at 1-800-799-SAFE or text START to 88788. Everyone deserves a healthy relationship.